Hello, everyone, and welcome back to English Learning Key, where learning English is simple, practical, and fun. I'm Anna, and I'm really happy to be here with you today.
Hello, Anna, and hello, everyone listening. It's great to be back. I'm feeling very positive today and ready to learn something new.
That's wonderful to hear, David. You look full of energy today. Did you have a good start to your morning?
Yes, I did. I woke up early, went for a short walk, and then had a big breakfast. Eggs, toast, and a large glass of fresh orange juice. It was really delicious and gave me a lot of energy.
That sounds like a perfect morning. A healthy breakfast really helps you feel active and focused. I kept it simple today. I just had a small yogurt and my usual cup of coffee.
Your coffee is very important. I can see it in your hand right now. It looks warm and comforting.
It definitely is. Coffee is my favorite part of the morning. But David, I'm especially excited today because we have a very interesting topic for our listeners.
Oh, I love interesting topics. They always make learning more enjoyable. So, what are we talking about today?
Today we are going to learn how to express our opinions in English.
Ah, opinions. That's something we use every day. Everyone has opinions about almost everything.
Exactly. We have opinions about food, movies, music, clothes, places, and even small things like the weather.
That's true. I think I have opinions about everything. Sometimes I even surprise myself with how many opinions I have.
That's actually a good thing. Sharing your opinions helps you communicate better and connect with other people.
I agree with you, but sometimes I feel a little nervous. I don't always know the right words to use in English, and I don't want to sound rude.
That's a very common feeling. Many English learners worry about how to express their ideas clearly and politely.
Yes, exactly. Sometimes I think, is this the correct way to say it? Or, will people understand me?
Don't worry, David. Today we're going to learn some very simple and useful phrases that will help you express your opinions confidently.
That sounds great. I'm ready to learn.
Perfect. But before we begin, let's ask our listeners for a small favor.
Yes, everyone, if you enjoy learning English with us, please like this video.
And don't forget to subscribe to English Learning Key so you never miss our new lessons.
Also, share this with your friends or family members who are learning English. Let's learn together.
Thank you so much. Now let's begin. The easiest and most common way to express an opinion is by using the phrase, I think.
I think. Yes, I hear that all the time.
Exactly. It's very simple and natural. For example, you can say, I think this coffee is very good.
Okay, let me try. I think today is a beautiful day.
That's perfect. Very natural and clear.
I think English is interesting and fun to learn.
That's a great sentence. Now, another phrase you can use is, I feel.
I feel? Isn't that for emotions?
Yes, but we also use it for opinions. For example, I feel that this movie is too long.
Oh, I understand. So it's similar to I think.
Exactly. They are very similar and both are useful in everyday conversations.
Let me try. I feel that this place is very peaceful.
Excellent. That's a very good sentence.
What if I want to sound more formal or more advanced?
Good question. You can use the phrase, in my opinion.
In my opinion. Yes, that sounds more professional.
It does, but it's still easy to use. For example, in my opinion, this restaurant is better than the other one.
Okay, I'll try. In my opinion, learning English is very important.
Very nice. You're doing great.
Thank you. Is there another way to say it?
Yes, you can also say, for me. It's very friendly and personal.
For me, can you give an example?
Sure, for me, mornings are the best time to study.
Oh, I like that. For me, tea is better than coffee.
Oh, really, David? That's surprising.
Don't worry, I still like coffee too.
All right, I forgive you, but that was a great example.
This is easier than I thought. But Anna, what should I do after I give my opinion?
That's an important question. After sharing your opinion, you should ask the other person what they think.
How can I do that?
You can ask, "What do you think?"
That's simple and useful.
Yes, or you can say, "Do you agree?"
I like that too. Let's practice.
Okay, I think summer is the best season. What do you think?
I'm not sure. For me, winter is better because I like cold weather. Do you agree?
I see your point, but I think winter is too cold sometimes.
That's true. It can be very cold.
See? That's a natural conversation.
Yes, and I used I'm not sure. I like that phrase.
It's a very polite way to disagree.
Is it rude to say just no?
Sometimes it can sound a bit strong. It's better to say, "I don't think so," or "I disagree."
I don't think so. Sounds softer.
Exactly. You can also say, "Maybe, but..."
Oh, that's interesting. Maybe, but I think this option is better.
Perfect. That sounds very polite.
This is really helpful. I feel more confident already.
That's great. Now let's talk about agreeing. If you agree with someone, you can say, "I agree with you."
I agree with you. That's easy.
You can also say, "Exactly."
Yes, I hear that a lot.
It means you completely agree.
Exactly. See? I used it.
Perfect. You can also say, "You're right."
That sounds very positive.
It is. People feel happy when they hear that.
Now I understand. What about giving reasons?
Very important. Always try to give a reason using because.
Okay. I think exercise is important because it keeps you healthy.
Excellent example.
In my opinion, reading books is good because it improves vocabulary.
That's perfect. Anna, what if I don't have an opinion? That's okay. You can say, "I don't really know,"
I don't really know.
or "I don't have a strong opinion about that."
That's very honest.
Yes, and honesty is important in conversation.
Let's practice more.
Sure. What do you think about traveling?
I think traveling is exciting because you can explore new places and cultures. What do you think?
I agree with you. For me, traveling is also relaxing because it helps me take a break from daily life.
That's true. Traveling can refresh your mind.
Now, another topic, technology.
Okay. In my opinion, technology is very useful because it makes life easier.
I see your point, but sometimes I feel that too much technology can be distracting.
Maybe, but it also helps us learn faster.
That's true. Both ideas are correct.
This conversation feels very natural.
That's the goal. Learning English should feel like real communication.
Do you have any final tips for our listeners?
Yes, start with simple phrases like "I think."
Then slowly try I feel and in my opinion.
Don't forget to be polite when you disagree.
And always try to give a reason using because.
Also, practice speaking every day, even if it's just a few sentences.
And smile. It makes your communication more friendly.
Absolutely. A smile can make a big difference.
I think we learned a lot today.
Yes, we did. I feel very happy about this lesson.
Me too. I feel more confident about expressing my opinions.
That's wonderful. Before we finish, we have a question for you.
Yes. In your opinion, what is the best city in the world and why?
Write your answer in English in the comments.
We love reading your ideas.
And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this episode.
Thank you so much for listening.
It was a pleasure talking with you, David.
Same here, Anna.
See you next time, everyone.
Bye for now.
Bye-bye.